Hello, good evening, the world. Please listen to me and very warm welcome. This is your host, Monira Sultana, connected myself from Dhaka, Bangladesh. And today, can you guess what? We have renowned educationist who has blessed this world in a great direction. They are helping our students, our parents, and this world to be united together to make glorious, prosperous, and marvelous, outstanding for contributing in education. So, let's welcome our dearest international heroes on this international platform. As you know very well, we are conducting this program on live through Facebook, through YouTube, and in many different social medias. So, thumbs up, salute, and respect from each of our heart to our wanderer leaders who made victory possible. They were our leaders, our genuine educationists. So let me please help to welcome Dr. Rashmi Kapila. How are you today? Rashmi Kapila, ma'am, you are muted.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm glad I'm here. Thank you very much.
Okay, warm welcome from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I can see my dearest international leader, Shweta, ma'am. How are you today?
I'm great, ma'am. I'm great. I'm very good.
Thank you so much and welcome. Okay, so let's put our hands together to welcome another educationist, renowned international leader, Dr. Preeti Shrimal. How are you, ma'am?
Thank you so much. A pleasure and a privilege to be here today amongst such a galaxy of achievers and educators. So I'm really happy to be here today.
Thank you so much for joining, ma'am. Please let me announce the name. Indu Prasad, ma'am from India. Warm welcome and greetings. How are you, Indu Prasad, ma'am?
Great, ma'am, and
Thank
thank
you
you
so
very
much.
much. I feel privileged to be here with all educationists from different part of India. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. So this is the time to listen from Tablo Omer from Iraq, our international hero, renowned educationist. How are you, Miss Tablo Omer, today?
Thank you very much. I'm doing well. I hope everyone else is doing great as well. I'm so happy to be here today with you today.
Wow, so great. An honor from Dhaka, my country, Bangladesh, welcoming Iraq and Tablo Omer ma'am here. And let's welcome another educationist and, of course, renowned leader, Jaya Gaur ma'am from India. How are you, Jaya ma'am, today?
I'm good, thank you, ma'am. And I'm honored to be a part of this, esteemed this galaxy of meeting, the educationist and everyone. Really, I'm honored. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. And stay tuned. We'll be listening to you very shortly. So this is the time to welcome my favorite and everyone's favorite. Of course, I'm talking none other than Ina Singh ma'am from India. How are you, Ina Singh ma'am?
Thank you so much, Monira. It's great to share this platform with lovely and the most beautiful educationists in the world. And yes, to my lovely audience. I know it would be a pleasure to talk to all of you. Thank you so much for inviting me on this forum. Thank you so much, dear.
More than happy, Ina ma'am. So here, let me welcome, please. I know all of you are waiting to listen hard. She is our dearest leader, Archana Singh ma'am, a very prominent educationist and marvelous, so gorgeous. Welcoming you, Archana Singh ma'am. How are you today, my leader?
I am very fine and I'm really feeling privileged that I am sharing this platform with you all renowned personality, and this shows the woman empowerment actually. I'm really grateful to everyone that all the females educationists are sitting here and we are going to have a good talk obviously. Thank you.
Okay, it's wonderful pleasure. So it is the time. Yes, you're thinking right. We will spotlight each one of you in the bigger screen, and you will be spotlighted to share about your journey, your life's mission, and of course, future initiative, how you wanna make this world a better place and how you wanna contribute to the international community. So let's have our international hero. I'm talking about Dr. Rashmi Kapila from India. Ma'am, warm welcome, greeting, salam, namaste, and please, I would like to listen from you, Dr. Rashmi Kapila. Your introduction now, you are spotlighted already, ma'am, on the bigger screen. Please share about your introduction in 5 minutes. Thank you, ma'am.
I am Dr. Rashmi Kapila, and though I was qualified, but I believe that charity begins at home. When I started working outside, uh, I had my own children. I am mother of two daughters, and I stopped working. I wanted to give my full time to my family. The priority was different. Then, this was in 1989, and I had to do some work, then quit, then do, then quit. It was all in the field of education, teaching. But in 2000, I joined an institution in the state of Bihar, India. And from then, I continuously taught the class 11th and 12th. And it was in 2009, CBSE board conducted one workshop of 4 days where they taught us to how to handle the teenagers, and this way we were made the nodal resource persons, and we were asked to conduct the same program in our own institution and in the vicinity area. In the city of Ranchi, where I live, in that workshop, more than 150 teachers from all the schools of the city attended. But everybody went to the school. I'm not complaining, I'm not saying anything bad, but the school work is full of pressure, a lot of work, lot of responsibility, and everybody was busy with their teaching, evaluation, and so much of school work. But I thought that the training which I'm given should not go waste, and I requested the director of my institution that I wanted to conduct the same for our my colleagues, and he arranged for it, and it was conducted and appreciated highly. And there I learned how to bring change. When you are conducting something, it should always be interaction oriented and activity oriented. When everybody is participating, they enjoy and they learn fast. So this happened, and after a few days, my own colleagues requested my our director sir to conduct another program of this kind with me. So this was the beginning of my journey in this field, in the field of counseling. The second time also, I worked hard, and the session was highly appreciated. Slowly and slowly, it became a very regular practice in the school, and a time came when my own colleagues and my friends started telling me that I was restricting my talent to one institute. Though it was a difficult decision, but I resigned from my institution, taking in confidence the authorities of the institution, and I stepped out of my institute and started working outside as a freelancer, visiting the schools, asking for the work. Initially, it was difficult. I had to compromise on many things, but it started moving on. And then a time came, I became popular through the media in my own city, and the Indianica Learning. These are the publishers. Their these people, their area manager visited me and he requested me to join them for the state of Jharkhand. And this was the time, like now there was somebody else who would look for work for me. And I accepted this, and then they took me around in the state of Jharkhand in various schools. And as a freelancer, I have been to the BIT Mishra. It's a great Birla Institute, and then to some other corporate outside Ranchi, in Delhi, in UP, in various states. I started moving. Traveling was not a bar for me. I was open to the traveling, and that allowed actually me to work more and more, and I was enjoying my work. Not only this, I was also associated to Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan. Now, these people took me to the outskirts of Ranchi, where the college is there, but there is the infrastructure is poor, and the students, those who are coming, they are coming from the outskirts, means there are no facilities. Most of them do not have even one smartphone. So for them, they are working on giving an exposure to these children. So here also I got a lot of work, and then uh, this corona time came, and that taught me how to work online work started,
Super.
and hence I'm here. So so much of
Super.
working, and besides this, I do the individual counseling also. There is a lot of uh, generation gap problems. Children don't
Okay.
listen to the parents sometimes because the parents do not understand what the children want. So in these cases, I have solved a number of uncountable cases, especially in the corona time. And in such cases, I try to counsel the parents more than the children. And by the
Okay.
grace of the Almighty, wherever I have worked, the results have been wonderfully positive. And this my journey is going on. And today I'm here.
Thank you.
So thank you so much.
Super. Wonderful. Wonderful listening to Dr. Rashmi Kapila. Now I want to connect my another international hero. Yes, she is our favorite and very well known international personality. I'm talking about Shweta Maheswari ma'am from India. Can we please help her to be spotlighted? And I request you to please share your journey, of course, in 5 minutes, ma'am. Thank you.
Sure, definitely. I would love to share my journey. So, exactly, you people may or may not be knowing, all of you here, I want to reveal first of all, I'm an author, a very successful author. I have written two books, She Met Life and Life at the Red Crossroads. Both the books are bestsellers, Amazon bestsellers. I'm an international speaker. I'm a part of Toastmasters International and giving my sessions throughout South Asian countries, towards the world, Malaysia, Singapore, wherever. But the thing is not that easy for me. What I am speaking right now, that I have written two books, bestseller, and even I'm on my journey to write more books in the future to come, and about to give a lot of sessions, whatever I can. Um, there were certain such setbacks we all met in our life, and I too had the harshest one, the toughest one, that threw me, that dashed me off, and I was depressed 3 to 4 years back. If you someone may or may not be knowing me, I was totally in depression, and somewhere a point of life came when I thought that I should end my life because there is no point living the kind of life I was living. But yes, somewhere when you get something, also God provides you with some lending hand, and I have got those hands in the form of my mentor, I would say my counselor. And then I started working on me. I started enhancing myself. I started on self improvement journey. I started to transform myself. And this is where I am right now. If you can Google me, Shweta Maheshwari, if even if you can Google my book that is more famous, She Met Life, You will read it, you will know a lot of things, you will understand how the transformation takes place. So because of my that harshest blow, I took my one decision in my life, and that I call it as the purpose of my life, or this is what I how I want to spend my life in making the world come out of the situation if they are stuck somewhere, either women, either men, anyone. And I do it without any cost. It may be counseling. If you really feel, I'm saying through this platform to the entire world, if you are stuck somewhere in your life and you're not finding the path, you feel that I'm in a dark tunnel, you can consult me anytime. I'll be there to give you the gist. I'll be there to give you the things that you require so that you can move on with your journey and rock yourself. I have that experience because life wasn't that easy when you really go into the depression period and where you really feel that, yes, I'm gonna end myself. But when you get up, no, you get up with the things. So, this is what I did. And don't want to say much of that. Just simple words. Once again, keep walking, keep doing. I believe in the motto involve to evolve. Involve in what you really want. If you really want to become a masterpiece, at the end, you will leave this earth. So leave empty handed. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Superb, superb, wonderful. It was lovely. A great voice, I must say. We are proud of you, Shweta Maheswari, and really hats off to you. And I'm showing my gratitude to all of our international leaders who are here present today and who will be joining soon with us. So let's welcome Dr. Preeti Shrimal from India, international hero and marvelous leader, so gorgeous, so beautiful. Dr. Preeti Shrimal, please let us know about the international hero personality and the women who made the history in her own hand. Thank you so much. Let us all welcome Dr. Preeti Shrimal. Please introduce yourself in 5 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I would like to call myself a progressive educationist who believes that stepping stones are challenges in life and triggers to success. And in my 30 years of journey in the field of education, I have met a number of challenges, personal challenges as well as professional challenges. I come from a city of joy, Calcutta. I got married into a place which was a completely culturally rich city, that is Udaipur in Rajasthan. So the first challenge for me professionally and personally was, of course, moving from a city which was completely different intellectually to a city which was completely different in terms of its values. But as I said, every challenge which came my way, I took it up, and after my marriage, I did my doctorate. So this is a message to all the girls there, to all the women there, that please don't let any phase of your life stop you from achieving your dreams. In fact, my family supported me, and that's how I was able to do my M.Ed as well as my doctorate after my marriage. And in my 30 years, I have traversed various roles, from being a primary teacher to being a high school teacher, then being an administrator. And then after 15 years, I moved to another city where I got an opportunity to head an ICSC school. And I was lucky enough to be given a platform to prove my talent. Generally, what happens in the world is people say, prove yourself and then we'll give you an opportunity. But I think I was one of those lucky ones where, because I'm always positive, I always believe that destiny will definitely do the best for us if we have all positivity and if we have an aura of receiving and of course giving. So I was given an opportunity of heading an institute, and I was able to deliver as per the expectations. And then I moved on to being a curriculum planner. I moved on to being an auditor of schools, and currently I am now heading a school which had a strength of around 160 students when I joined in. But because of my teamwork, because of the team I had, and because of the vision which we all envisaged and which all of us had together as a collaborative unit of the school where I'm working, the strength today after 11 years is 1500. So definitely I wouldn't take the credit for myself, but for the entire approach which I have always believed in, that we need to create leaders and not followers. We need to give individuals space. We need to give that innovative challenges to our team wherever we are working, and always feel and think that yes, there is something more which my this teacher can deliver. There is so much learning which I can do from my students. There is so much which I can learn from my parents. So with that kind of a learning attitude, I think I have been able to be a successful educationist. I believe in chiseling the talent in every child, in finding out what is the innate, unique potential of the child, and then to give that child a platform, whether it is music, whether it is dance, or whether it is something like even the culinary sciences. And in my school, we introduced home science only for that one student, because I thought that if we give that chance to the child, probably he or she will do well for herself. And today, when she calls me up from Hayat and says, "Ma'am, it's only because of you that I am now heading head chef there." So these are little pleasures and treasures which we all cherish as educationists. And I believe in the three pillars: to be futuristic, to always follow excellence, and to be completely unique. Create a unique niche for yourself. Don't compare yourself that okay, that school, that teacher, that leader. I need to work in improving my own self, and that's what I tell my students. Compare yourself, be better than yourself, the best version of yourself, and then the world will open up floodgates of opportunities for you. And always be excellent, be perfect in whatever you do, be that specialist in your field, and think of the future. Do not let yourself remain with the baggage of the past. Move ahead. Let every failure, let every journey, let every path be a stepping stone to a new learning. Create new milestones in your life. And I think that's what all of us as educationists cherish. And so I'm a passionate, persevering educationist who believes in always pursuing challenges and opportunities, and finding the North Star in myself and in my students. Thank you so much.
Okay. Welcome. Great to hear from Dr. Preeti Shrimal. It was so lovely, wonderful. Now, world, let us all hear my another leader, international hero, of course. I want to connect you. Indu Prasad ma'am, please introduce yourself in 5 minutes from now. Thank you so much, Indu Prasad ma'am. Welcoming you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. And good evening to all. Good evening, Bangladesh. I'm Indu Prasad, simply a teacher, biology teacher, and I wanted to extend my feelings to all world, that right from starting, because I was a good student, so somewhere there in my mind was to do something extraordinary. So that time I had this in my mind to become an MBA student. That time I'm talking about there in the year 1994, 95. So within 3 months, my preparation, I cracked that time MAT exam, and I got invitation letter from many of the colleges. But actually, being a biology student and had that there in the mind, uh, that feeling to do something for the mankind. One day, before I thought of joining the college, it came in my mind that uh, if I'll join MBA college, definitely I'll do something for myself, for a limited group of people. But if I'll become a teacher, then may it happen that I will be able to produce many of the doctors if I'll become biology teacher, and it will be great help for the mankind. So that came as a turning point in my life. And finally, I joined a very reputed institution, DAV. Uh, as you all know, more than 900 schools are running under this flag. And by the grace of God, I started my that goal of motivating children to enter into such field from where they can really and really can remove or make the people get rid of their pain. And so my journey started from there. And you'll not believe, slowly and steadily, uh, mm, you know, students, they started discussing not only about the problems they were facing there in their own subject, but their own personal problems also. Personal problems means like family problem, like their own problem what they were facing in their life. And it made me like a counselor also. And it happened like what I believe, that only bookish knowledge is not sufficient to be extended to the students. Apart from that, I feel moral values, it is needed to be inculcated, um, uh, and along with that, character building. And teachers actually, they play an important role. So that I took it on my shoulder and I started my journey like that. And at present, many students there in a very reputed hospitals, they are working and still connected with me, and feel very proud of them when I hear about. And as I told, their DAV institution has given me opportunity also to become master trainer, to train other teachers also, to extend their knowledge, subject knowledge to the student. But apart from that, something extra means which can help students to become a very good citizen, to become a very good human being. And like that, I started my work. And now I feel like I'm fully satisfied with the work what I'm doing, and surely that will go on and on. So this is all what I wanted to share about my life. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Indu Prasad ma'am. It was lovely, wonderful, great to hear from Indu Prasad ma'am. Now, this is the time to connect Iraq from Dhaka, Bangladesh. May I please welcome our wonderful leader, Tablo Omer from Iraq. Please put your hands together to welcome Tablo Omer from Iraq. Please be spotlighted and share your own introduction in 5 minutes. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me here. Before I start, I want to say that I don't think I have a good internet connection, so sorry if you get disconnected. So, and let me also correct something. I'm from Kurdistan region of Iraq, so like it is an autonomous region in Iraq. Well, actually, I'm 25 years old and I'm an English teacher. Let me tell you about myself. Like from the very first start till now, I started my high school, or like my even secondary school. My primary school at countryside. Then later, I got accepted at University College of Languages English department. Then I had to, I had to go all the way from countryside to my university, which is inside, in the center of on the city. So, and I'm living in Slemania. So, and also after that, so I had to work very, very hard to stay at my brother's house for some years, and for actually for 2 years, and then until I graduate. So, like after graduating, I went back to countryside. It is a town called Shweta. So I stayed there. Then I tried to find a job, to get a job. So hopefully, and thankfully, I graduated from university with a good, with a good mark. And then I wanted to start working as a teacher. So it was kind of very hard for me to go all the way around, then to go all the way along to another, to the city, and then just to work, just to work. Well, like as I remember, the very first job that I had, all of my salary was for transportation. So I just couldn't, I just couldn't care about the amount of tiredness, the amount of effort, the amount of, the amount of expense that I'm spending on the job that I love. So I really, really loved my job. That's why I stayed there for 1 year and a half. Well, during that year, because of my tiredness, I caught severe anxiety. So I had to do something and I had to leave it. Whether I have to give up my job or like I have to continue and then I have to move to the city. So after that, my doctor recommended for me that I have to move to the city, and then we moved to the city. Now we are living inside of the city, and unfortunately, I had to leave the job because of the amount of noise that I was getting from the students. So I had to work in quiet places. Now I'm working at the language center at Komar University of Science and Technology as an English instructor. During that time, I was given the responsibility to teach pronunciation, to teach speaking, reading, and vocabulary as well. So it was at the very first start. It was very hard for me to start and then to continue with the whole change, and then with the whole experiences that I have to learn as well. But later, I started working and working, and then becoming better and better, and becoming the best version that I was before graduating. So I attended many different webinars. I got my TESOL, and I started working in the virtual meetings. I made my students participate in the virtual meetings um, more than 20 times. So like now my aim is that I just want to empower my students to be the best version of themselves, to not let anything and anyone break them down, because this is you, that is them themselves. Like very first time I could just give up, and then I could just say, oh no, I don't need money and I don't want to work. But like, because I loved what I did, that's why I could continue the whole thing. And despite that, well, my mom, she has got like fibromyalgia, so I care of her. Like all of these things couldn't stop me from teaching, couldn't stop me from what I love, and I still find time, and then I still make time to learn every single day, because like we as human beings, we have to learn a lot. We have to educate ourselves. We have to update our information to be the best version of ourselves, and especially we as the educators as well. Well, I might have a lot of more things to share, and now when people think of success, they think that success is straight. There is no up and down, but that is not right. Success comes from the pain, and success comes from the amount of effort that you're putting in yourself, and then the amount of time that you're trying to spend with you yourself as a person to evolve more, and then to progress in your life in a better way. This is it. I don't want to take much more time, and thank you very much for listening.
Welcome. So lovely, wonderful, and great to hear from Iraq Tablo Omer ma'am was sharing her introduction. And thanks a lot for maintaining time. I would now request to connect Jaya Gaur ma'am. Can we please have you spotlighted here on this international platform to share your introduction with international community, of course, in 5 minutes. Thanks and welcome, Jaya Gaur ma'am from India. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Hello, everyone. Before I start anything, I just want to apologize for my this sore throat, but I don't want to miss this opportunity. That's why I'm sitting in front of you all. My name is Jaya Gaur, Principal Oxford Model Kanpur. I have I have been working as a proud educationist for past 25, 21 years, and I have been influencing students across the globe by various activities, webinars, seminars, etc. I have been actively participating in various cultural, social, and millennial activities. My alma mater being Air Force School, Kanpur, and my subject of specialization, you can say biology. See, I won't be able to speak properly because of this. My throat is in very bad condition. I have been actively participating in various, you can say, the activities. Uh, I helping the poor, underprivileged children by educating them, giving proper education, because I believe that children are the future of our country. If we educate them, if we help them, if we provide all the the things which they are needed, and this is the basic right of all of them, so definitely our country or our future of our country will be in the safe hands. So I'm trying to open my own NGO also, in which I can help the underprivileged children. I can i can give free education to the children. Teaching is my obsession, you can say. I When I was in class 5, at that time, with my grandmother was the principal, and along with my grandmother I used to go to her school, and I teach the children at that time. So teaching is my obsession, and I really want to do something great in this field. I help the children. I want to educate the children. And I always open, I believe learning is a continuous process, never ending process. So I have always opened my doors open so that I can learn new things. Here I am sitting in front of you all with great personalities, eminent personalities, and I'm learning so much from you all. The way you all are speaking, the way you all are conveying messages, and also I am really thankful to this platform that they have given me this opportunity, this chance, so that I can learn so many things. And I just want to conclude this, that in future definitely I'll do something for the children. I help them and I teach them so that they will rise, our country will rise, and we'll do great things together. Thank you, ma'am.
Superb, wonderful, marvelous, and so gorgeous. Jaya Gaur ma'am, you are so active, and we love to hear from you, Jaya Gaur ma'am. So, this is the time to connect. I don't know how to explain and introduce herself. She is, of course, very gorgeous, so beautiful, and wonderful in her own way. She is Ina Singh from India. Let all please welcome Ina Singh from India. Let her explain and introduce on this international platform. Ina Singh ma'am, world is listening to you and you are spotlighted now. Thank you so much. Please share your introduction in 5 minutes, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Monira, for getting me over here among such lovely, beautiful ladies, listening to them. And I think in the world, people will connect with me because my journey started as a very ordinary person, like any ordinary child. I was an average student, not the brilliant one. But then, whatever I did with passion. I used to love learning new things. Creativity was something which was in me. I would like to divide my life into three parts: what I did till now, what I'm doing currently, and what I'll be doing in future. If I talk about my past, my journey started as a school teacher. Did my education from Mumbai because my father was there, so no credit goes to me. The education credit goes to my father. So I took my entire education there. My post graduation I did over there, and then I was into the school in Delhi. Post that journey started as a school teacher, learned a lot of things. Then I graduated into an English Institute trainer. It happened by default gradually because I was evolving. Now, a lot of people will say a lot of changes in my profession, but that gave me the platform to reach people, to learn people, to go into the passion where I wanted to be. Into from English Institute, I reached to the colleges where I did training for the campus to corporate, where engineering students were there. My journey has been very, you can say, volatile, but lots of learning. After college, I entered into the corporate world where I met lovely, beautiful people over there. I learned a lot of things. I actually evolved as a human being. Continuously, I was evolving. What you can see me today, I was not if you asked me 20 years back. I was a very different person, but now I'm a very different person. Yes, after colleges, after corporates, I happened to get the chance by God's blessing to teach teachers also. That was the blessing, I would say. And in COVID, I got the chance to do parenting coaching. And the reason was my kids. My kids are in the age group of, they are both teenagers. So understanding them made me go for the parenting coaching. And it's a beautiful platform I got. I not only gelled so well with my children, it was an amazing, amazing journey. From last 1.5 years, I'm really into that lovely, amazing journey which I was missing with my children. I got my life back through them. Yes. And currently, what I'm currently into freelancing projects, doing parenting, doing, you can say, other than that, into a lot of trainings, campus to corporate. Also, I have my own NGO by the name Kwab Zindagi Ke. We started off this year only in March 21st, along with my dearest friend Priya Singh. And our focus is on three core areas, that is women empowerment. Globally, it is not only in India. I may be placed in India in a very small place, Ghaziabad, but I plan to move ahead like this because entire world is ours. We cannot be just focused on one area. So women empowerment is one. Second area where we are working on is on environment. And in environment, we are looking forward to connect with lots of people who are working in that direction. And we would love to support them, collaborate with them. And the third area is animal welfare, which is really, really not taken care of by a lot of people in the urban area, specifically where I live. So I would be working starting from my home and moving outside. So that is how we plan to do it. And secondly, also I'm running a Brighter Bee company, which is a training, which provides training solutions for parenting coaching. Yes, that is one area where we work, and teachers training. That is the second beautiful area. And third, if I talk about my vision is to reach lots of parents because parenting is an art which I learned and evolved. I was not a very good parent, I would say, but then I evolved continuously. So parenting is something where I want to reach maximum number of parents along with lot of teachers, because teachers make the base of the children. They are the you can say the thing reason for getting the children to that level. Then the generation which is coming is dependent completely on them. If we have lovely, beautiful teachers, we do have them, but they need little bit of polishing. That's what I'm looking for. This is all my journey is all about. And thank you so much for listening to me. I hope I have not taken extra time. Thank you so much, all my lovely
Welcome.
people.
Superb and outstanding in a Singh. No one can beat you. The way you explain yourself, it was marvelous, awesome, and so super. Can I please welcome my international hero, another prominent leader, Archana Singh over here. Archana Singh, ma'am, from India, please join now and be spotlighted to share your introduction, your journey with international community. Thank you so much, Archana Singh, ma'am. Please share your introduction in 5 minutes. Thank you. Archana, ma'am, sorry, you are muted, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. Namaskar. I am Archana Singh, Principal GK Public School from a very small city of UP, India, Muradabad. And I have listened to all the dignitaries over here. They have a very glorious story to share with, and they struggle and they're struggling and all. I belong to the city of Nawabs. I belong to Lucknow and got married here in Muradabad. And my journey starts when I was a child. My mother is somewhat orthodox, and she don't want me to be in any of the profession. She want me to get married after 12. When you are 18, you should get married to a good, decent home wife and all that. But my dreams were some different, and My father supported me like anything, and by God grace, I got a chance to get married late. And since from my 12th, I think from 11th class, I started taking up tuitions. And my journey of being a tuition teacher started from there only. It's been like 30 years that I'm working as a teacher. And now, by God grace, I am a principal. And throughout this journey, I have learned a lot. And many hurdles comes. My family, my journey started in Lucknow. I taught there in some of the schools. And obviously, when you are connected with the young minds, you always become a child and you remain a child within. And that motivates me to be in this profession forever. And I did my B.Ed and I got a chance to do job in renowned school in Lucknow. And after that, my marriage, I told my in-laws that I want to work, and they supported me. And really thankful to them all. They are supporting me till the date, and having all the tantrums a working women have. I did work in a degree college over here, and I am a person who taught from kindergarten till BA, like the graduate students, and I am knowing the faults and flaws and what actually the children, a child, a small child needs, from being a nursery teacher till a graduate teacher. So there are different phases of life and different ages of a childhood. They need different treatment, and that should be known by a teacher. When you are teaching particularly some segment of age group, you have to be very careful to with whom you are dealing with. So that is my learning process. I have learned that all. And now I am heading a school, GK Public School in Muradabad, since last 2.5 year. And I am really thankful to God that wherever I go, the people around me, I want everyone to be happy. That is my first motto. That if I want to be happy, want to see the people around me happy. And my teacher, my staff, my students, really, obviously, we have to be strict somewhere to make them learn, to make them disciplined. But at last, and my prior thing is what you can take out from the student, what you can take out from your teacher with love, they will be doing more than what they are going to do for you. When you are strict, you are so like you are somewhere we have to be. But still, I want this message to go everyone. I want the person who is sitting on a seat where they have to run everyone, they have to take care of the things, they should create an atmosphere where your employee, whomsoever is working under you, your student, those who are in your class, being a class teacher, being the principal, HOD, or whatever you are, the children should feel happy with you. When a child or a person is happy with you in your combination with them, the feelings should be like, and they will be giving you more than that. Apart from being a teacher and a principal, I'm working as an actress also. For some of the motivational films, very short films, they are shooted in my city only. Some people are working. That is for the social cause. They are motivational film. They are causing awareness among the social platform. And we have made I have made a film with my daughter. It was very real conversation while teaching a child of a teenage like 11, 12 years, that how they should deal with periods when they start with. Girls are very hesitating in getting answer of the questions they are having going through in their mind. And many of the doctors have selected that film and showing to the teenager girls, so, and their parents also, that they should know. So that work, I love to do that all. It's a very rare combination that an actress as well as a principal, but I
Okay.
still really love it. And my vision My vision is to have that. My school motto is say, "Shiksharth aaiye, sevaarth jaye." My motto to make my children to spread this awareness among the whole world. This earth should have the people, those who are truly human from within. I want that humanity to be inculcated in all the children, all the students, which is lacking somewhere. What it's my personal perception that we
Okay.
should. Okay,
Thank you,
that's
Archana
all.
Singh
Thank
ma'am.
you very
We
much.
will connect you shortly. Please let our hands put together to welcome another international hero, none other than Dr. Kalpana Dixit. Please unmute yourself and share your introduction. Thank you, Dr. Kalpana Dixit, to be here on this international platform. You have 5 minutes to share your introduction. Thank you, ma'am. Dr. Kalpana Dixit, here, be spotlighted. Superb. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay, thank you, Monira, for this much greeting and invitation on this leadership, women leadership meeting and greeting. Actually, my career, I have been starting my career from a junior research fellowship. And after completing my research fellowship, I have joined as an assistant professor there. So during my study, there are challenges of completing the assignments and completing the project work itself. But during my job, when I joined as a principal in a teacher training institute, there I felt many much challenges there. What type of challenges are there? Being an administrator, you have to follow people's demand, but when you are unable or you failure to fulfill their demand, they are torturing you mentally and pressurizing you many ways. So this was my challenge only during my career being an administration. But when I experienced and learned many things, how to administer the thing, how to handle the people during my counseling skills, during my experiences, then I have been handled all these things. So my motto for my life is to do my best so that I can't blame myself. So I this is my tendency to learn and keep learning continuously. So I have been acquired many qualifications like international diploma, guidance in counseling, doctorate in education, honorary doctor, all these things. But this achievement is not sufficient for me because I am continuously learning and gaining experience from all of you, the younger women. My own daughter, she is teaching me a lot. The young women like you, the founder Munira itself, teaching me a lots of things. So you all are teaching me day by day. As far as the struggle of women's life is exists, women is has been perceived as a goddess in Indian mythology. So when she has been perceived as a goddess, there are many myths are there. You don't go there. You don't do this. There are many limitations and many barriers in their life because people are saying that women are the king of worship. So then, if you are a king of worship, then you have to sit at home and you can't go out. But in my family, I have not this type of limitation. Still, when I go out during my job and my studies, there are many people who creating such type of hurdle because of their narrow mentality. So I am facing lot of things during my careers and my professional development. But my family extended a great support to me, and have they have said me that to start your journey where you use and what you can do. Don't believe on others' words and don't trust on others. You can do whatever you like to do, and you can do whatever you are dreaming in your life. This is my vision. And what I wish, I always wish to be a creative. I always wish to be a learner. I always wish to be a dreamer. These are my wish and my intention. I would like to keep happy everyone surrounding me. I would like to do work hard in my life. I would like to continue connecting with the peoples of different culture and religions in society and educational academic background. Even I would like to do many projects at a time. Sometimes it creates difficulty for me to manage many tasks or projects at a time. But I feel excitement, I feel joy, I feel happiness, and I feel gratitude for all these things. And this is the main principle of my success is to do work hard in each and every field of human endeavor. Whatever is the field of knowledge, I want to excel in there, and then I am continuously learning. Other thing is important for me that being a mother, I have more responsibility. My daughter is a teenager daughter, and she has many questions, she has many queries, and sometimes we have a good argument on that. But she is teaching me more things, I am teaching her more things. So this is a mutual interaction with us, because no other ever giving fountain of life, माता के समान विश्व में कोई जीवन दाता नहीं. This is the fact. But it is also a fact that the one daughter is equal to a 10 son. So I love my daughter. She is a single child. My husband is also a professor. He is an academician and a professor in educational sciences. So we have a such type of educational family, but still a jobless. When a woman get out from the home, she must be take precautions. She must be careful about her dignity, her respect, her birth, and she must say no. She should know how to stop people and how to deny the undue demands of the people. This is the way to live the life.
Thank you. Dr.
Okay, thank
Kalpana
you.
Dixit, superb, welcome, marvelous, and wow to hear from you, my leader. So, thanks a lot. Please stay tuned. I'll be connecting you shortly. Dr. Rashmi Kapila, please unmute yourself. I have a question for you. Can you please share, ma'am, that why you have become the educationist and international hero? What is the motivational factor to become the educator, to become the leader, and you are guiding our society, you are helping our children? Can you please help us to know your inner fact, why you become the teacher today? Rashmi Kapila, be spotlighted now. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. First of all, I became a teacher right from the beginning. Teaching was my passion. And I had been a good orator right from the beginning. And on national level, I secured uh, one prize in debate competition also. And when you are teaching, you do the interaction, one-to-one interaction, that human interaction. Our product is not a commodity. Our product is the human beings, and that is such a lovely thing. And I continued this, and I got more and more involved into it. And slowly and slowly, when I went into, means it was my own choice. Due to my soft behavior, the students approached me for their personal problems also. And when I tried to give them some good suggestions, sort of counseling, and that solved their problems. And I maintain the privacy always. Whenever there is a case, it should be kept secret and private. We this gave a confidence on me to my students, and it went on in this way, and it keeps growing every day. Even today, I'm connected to so many teenagers. I'm doing counseling to them in groups also and individually also. And then it is beautiful understanding the problems. Like people say, generation gap. What I have realized, generation gap is nothing else than the communication gap. So this I keep explaining to the parents also. Sometimes the parents are stubborn. Sometimes the parents are very cooperative. Sometimes the teenagers, they are their hormonal changes make them feel very egoist. So when you solve a problem, that happiness that comes to you out of the gratitude which they express, you want to go on doing it. And there are a number of cases, because the world has changed in last say about 1.5 decades. The world has changed so much that the parents and the children, they are finding a lot of problems in the adjustment. And secondly, what I have found, that they are very shy. like in our country, especially in the people feel that if you go to a psychologist, you are it is a taboo for them in a way. So I keep
Okay.
explaining, if you have a body pain in the body, you go to the doctor. Why can't you go to a counselor? Why can't you go to a psychologist? So spreading this message, being able to solve the problems, gives a beautiful feeling inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you so much for your answer. So let me please welcome Shweta Maheswari man for her career view, that why she has become the teacher, educator and leader. You have 3 minutes to explain this, Shweta Maheswari ma'am.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Will I be spotlighted? Okay,
Yes, yes.
okay. So then,
Yeah,
yeah,
now.
definitely. Yeah, if you really ask me, I never want to become an educator. I was literally looking, I was in science stream and I literally want to become an architecture or want to go with some IT company and all. But somewhere at that point of time, also some kind of stroke I got from life that I have to choose a profession teaching. But later on, as I kept on become a teacher, I really understood that this is the noble profession I'm following, and this is the best thing I am doing, which I could not be able to do as an architecture or as an IT professional. And today I'm really, really happy to become an educator that helped me to become an author, a kind of counselor, an empathizer, a kind of life coach for the people. And yes, I'm using my experiences, my own life situations from what I have learned, what I have faced through. I'm literally helping my children, the people around me. I'm mentoring many, I'm coaching many. So, life teaches you. It's not like that you get something from, you get learnings, books, knowledge. It's okay up to a limit. But somewhere your purpose comes, somewhere you come from the life situations, from the life. That only gives you everything. Nothing else. Believe me this. And when you keep walking, you'll get the things what you really want. And everything happens for a reason. Don't take your situations in a way that yes, this has come, my life is spoiled as I was. I told you that I was about to end. No, it has some purpose. And because of that situation, I'm right now, what I am right now today, an author or speaker or whatever I'm doing. Any other question, ma'am?
Okay, thank you so much. So let me connect my another leader right now, Dr. Preeti Shrimal from India. I want to know that what is your career objective? Why you have become educator and the person you are today, the leader, to help our international community. You have 3 minutes, my dearest leader, Preeti Shrimal. Thank you.
So I think Monira, that's a very important and a significant question which we keep asking ourselves. We introspect. So why I became an educator is because I realized that the only way you can touch young minds is when you teach them. So I became a teacher out of choice and not chance. And once I joined the profession of teaching, I realized the kind of influence teachers have, how I can actually be a catalyst of change, how I can change their mindsets, how I can teach them values and help them become better human beings. So that has been the passion which has driven me. And for me, definitely marks and academics are important, but more important than that is that we nurture and we nourish good human beings who believe in themselves, human beings who believe that yes, they can contribute to society. And I have been able to do this through various community driven projects. So my passion has always been that yes, academics are important, but along with that, we also need to have a focus on how can we give back to community. We are blessed, we need to count our blessings. So I have a lot of community driven projects which I run in the school, and I influence and I also inspire the students that please take up one project in life, take up one activity in life which will bring smiles to your face, where you will feel that yes, you as a human being have contributed. So through the interact clubs, through a lot of community outreach programs, we have reached out to a lot of people. A lot of needy people have done a lot of donations, have done a lot of awareness, and created a lot of impact in society in terms of having dramas. We do a lot of skits, we do a lot of nukkar nataks wherein we talk about, we go to villages, we go to slums, where we teach the villagers. We had things like, okay, how they need to reduce plastic use, how they need to give up their habits of drinking and smoking and things like that. So my aim is to cultivate and nurture human beings who give back to society, young minds who are able to bring about a change and who are able to be change makers themselves. So in some way or the other, they are driving change in society, whether it is through a community driven project, or whether it is through their innovation, or whether it is just by changing a mindset of positivity. So I think as a teacher, there is so much which we bring in a classroom through our experiences, through how we interact, and as mentors and confidantes. So we have to drive them, we have to ignite the passion in them, and to make them believe that yes, you as a human being can contribute to make the world a much better place. And I think my profession
Okay.
has given me that, and I'm really blessed and really feel grateful that yes,
Super.
a profession which makes me feel
Thank
ready to
you.
go back to school every day.
Wow, so wonderful to hear from Dr. Preeti Shrimal from India. Lovely, wonderful, great, and we are so inspired. Let me please welcome Ina Singh ma'am from India. When she speaks, the whole world just stops to listen her. So, Ina Singh, ma'am, I want to know why you have become the person you are today. What is the main factor, inner motto, what has guided you to become the educator? Please unmute yourself, be spotlighted, and share your journey in 3 minutes from now. Thank you, Ina Singh, ma'am.
I think the person I am today is all because of the people whom I trained, whom I was with. They gave me that this shape, what you can see in terms of behavior, in terms of nature. What you all appreciate is because of all the people I have connected with. But a lot of things were hidden from me, like my interpersonal skills. I think they were inborn. I polished them by being with the people. So that is my strength. Empathizing with the people is second strength, which helped me move further in this direction. And becoming an educator, it happened gradually. Maybe I was born for this. That's the reason why I am an educator. And what I feel, every human being is an educator in some form or the other. We influence each other. Now, the impact and the percentage of influence may be different. And that's the reason, as an educator, I want to impact as many lives as possible. Definitely, whomsoever I am coming in connect with, I am getting influence. At the same time, the people are getting influence in some way or the other. We are learning from each other. And a perfect educationist I have never seen, I have never met. We are all learning and evolving continuously. We know the things, we move ahead, we learn new things, again we pass it on to the people, and this is happening continuously. And to make our generations good, empathetic, kind, polite, good listeners, I think we need to connect with them. Yes, of course, our professional education, theoretical education, it also plays a great role. But until and unless we are connected with them face to face, we are talking to them, we are communicating with them, I think this can never happen. And that happens when we have, rightly said by few other educationists, yes, when we have empathetic teachers, passionate parents, it will go for everybody. I'm not talking about individual human being. Everybody has to be passionate. Whether you are a parent, whether you are a teacher, whether you are a professional, if you are not passionate, you will not enjoy your work. And if you will not enjoy your work, you are not leading the successful life. Successful life is not designations, positions. They are, of course, part of it. But at times, I have met a lot of people who have best of the designations, best of the places. But when you look at their faces and when you talk to them, they have spoken to me. They're not happy. They don't feel that happiness from inside. And there are people who may not have any designation, any position, still they are enjoying whatever they are doing. Now, that is very important to understand. Whatever you're doing, if you have your positions, enjoy them. Take charge of it. Work according to your positions. You should know how to say no to the people. You should know how to demand according to your position, which doesn't happen at most of the times. We feel that pressure, and that pressure will go only and only when we are educated in true terms. Education is not something what we get in books. It is just a small part of it. I do not disrespect it. I really respect all my education, but I will give credit to it only 10%. 90% education is when we meet people, when we connect with them, we learn loads of things from them. So, this is how I became an educationist, and continuously I'm
Okay.
evolving. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Ina Singh, ma'am. Super. Marvelous. So let me please connect right now. Uh, who is left, please? Can you please come? Jaya Gaur, ma'am, can we hear from you why you become the educated today? Jaya Gaur, ma'am, please unmute yourself, be spotlighted. Thank you, Jaya Gaur, ma'am, from India.
Okay. Ma'am, why I have become a teacher? This is the most important, you can say,
Yeah.
the teachers are the most important member of a society. Teacher gave children a purpose, set them for success, citizens of our world, and inspire them to drive, to do well and succeed in life. So I believe teachers are the role models. A teacher can be a creator also. Teacher or we the teachers can make doctors and engineers. But doctors and engineers cannot be a good teacher. They might be good in their professions, but I don't think that every doctor and engineer is a good teacher. So we can say that teachers are the creators. So I believe this profession calls for a tremendous amount of patience and hard work. Teacher has a great impact on the mind of the students or the children. Like when I was, I'll share one experience when I was young. So people used to like, not now I'm telling, but when I was young or when I in my when earlier times, they say that कुछ नहीं बने तो टीचर बन गए. But now this is not this has proven wrong. Teachers are it has a great impact on the society. We are the one who help our society. We can make the children who can be the future of our country. So I believe we are the creators and we are giving so much to the society, so much to our country. We are giving the children for the nation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Jagor ma'am, it was lovely to hear from you. So, may I ask you who has left, please? Archana Singh ma'am, can we connect you for your answer, please? Why you become the teacher today? Archana ma'am from India, let's be spotlighted, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you everyone for listening me before also. And if the question is only this, that why I became a teacher, yes, it's like a saying from Indian society. Most of the people, Orthodox family used to say, teaching is the best profession for a girl because she could contribute half of the time to family and half of the time to the profession, and she can run both well. Instead of this all, I become a teacher because I started taking the tuition since from my class 11th, and that motivated me towards this. Like I feel good being with the small kids, and then afterwards that that make the feeling inside me that I should be with them. And being with those students, I feel young at heart somewhere, and I'm sharing and I'm learning and I'm coping up with the youth. And today also I don't feel that I am the age matters for me. I am as live as the small kids of class kindergarten, as young as the the kids of 10th and 11th class. So being with them all make me drive into this profession. Apart from this, as I told you all, that to give the world from a very small platform, you can't give much. That's why I started with my career in acting also, because that I feel that somewhere that can reach to the most of the people by social media, and we are privileged to have the media nowadays. But I am having some of my videos on YouTube, and even in my school, my students, my motto is to make the children happy, and for that I have to be happy, because as I feel that if I am having something, then only I can give it. Be it, as many of the teachers or the dignitaries over here told, that what we are imparting to them is share knowledge. We are only giving knowledge. Instead of that knowledge, we can nurture them with so many human qualities: how to love the earth, how to love the nature, how to be grateful to those entire atmosphere, the entire nature, what they have given to us, and we should return
Oh,
them back. And I want that to be nurtured in all the children. Thank you. It's
thank
my
you,
vision.
Archana Singh, ma'am, for your great answer. Thank you so much. So I'll be connecting you shortly again, of course. Indu Singh, Indu Prasad, ma'am. Sorry to say that. Indu Prasad, ma'am, can you hear me? Can we please have your answer why you become the teacher today, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
In 3 minutes, please. Thank you. Be spotlighted. You are the
Uh-huh.
spotlighted. Please go on.
To become teacher, uh, definitely it was my decision, which was quite late to be taken by me. But the point is, this was the decision to make good human being. My children, my students, to become a very good human being, equipped with skills, all life skills. Wherever they'll go there in their life, in whatever field they want to go, they should be well equipped, wherever, whatever situation. And I feel proud to share with you all that in this present scenario, when lot of adversities are there outside, there around whole world due to this pandemic, my students, when they call and they share their feelings, that ma'am, we are working day and night there in the corona ward without taking rest, without taking care of ourselves, without taking proper food, and without thinking our family members. Really, I feel proud of them. Somewhere there in the corner, my teaching, those words are still alive in their heart. And just because of that, they have become such a good person. So, this, uh, what I'm getting in return, actually made my this entering into this profession worth. And I feel my this journey will continue for as far the last day of my life on earth, with my children, with my student, with my this motto to making my children a very good human being, well equipped human being with all life skills. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So let's see who is left, please. Dr. Preeti Shrimal, ma'am, have you answered, please? Dr. Preeti Shrimal, have you answered? Okay. So who is left? I think Dr. Kalpana Dixit, you are left to answer for the question. Is it? Dr. Kalpana Dixit, you are muted. Yeah, yeah. Please be spotlighted and share why you become the teacher today.
Yeah, actually, before 10 to 20 years, teaching was still a honorable profession when I was the young age. So I found myself as the best teacher because I was very much creative. I was energetic. I have some capacity to communicate to my student as a positive way of life. This was my thinking when I was in the young stage. But gradually, when I grown up and I have completed my qualification, then I wanted to be a teacher of a teacher. I became a teacher educator so that I can train the teacher according to the new norms, new policy, new regulation, and new types of teaching methodology. So when I become a teacher educator, I find myself that many things I am learning now, which I have not learned in my previous year. So gradually, I have created interest to become a teacher. As a teacher educator, I become a teacher in the form of an educator. So gradually, I do such practices. So when I get into my class, I always used to apply unique idea. I create many new types of teaching aids. I create some methodology. I adopted some new practices. I do some out of the school activity. I do some out of the lab activities also, and I can do some group activities also. So, what I think nowadays the teaching profession is become a luxury profession, because teacher is not only teaching in the classroom. They are role model, and they influence the society, they transform the life of the student, and they also bring the desirable change in their student. So the profession I have been adopted, I am very much happy with this, being a teacher educator. And being a teacher educator, I am also learning new things, new practices. This is my answer itself. Thank you, Munira,
Thank you
for
so much. I hope all of you have an answer, please. Have anybody left here? Has anybody left yet? I don't think so. So let us please wrap up our today's discussion in just one line from each of you, how you want to contribute to the society and international community, just in 1 minute, please. Thank you. So let me please welcome Dr. Rashmi Kapila. I want to know, and we all want to know, how you want to contribute to the society and to the international community. Dr. Rashmi Kapila from India, be spotlighted and please share, ma'am. Thank you. In 1 minute.
Thank you, Monira ma'am. My belief is that end of education is character. So on character building, I am doing something. I wanted to share it here. Since 2013, in my home, I'm running free of cost classes on morality and character building. We apply lots of techniques to do that. And because it is a free of cost class, the number keeps changing from 40 and 50 to 7 and 8. But I am not disheartened, and I'm ready to take now in this technology, with advanced technology. I am ready to take as many cases as possible every Sunday. Weekly, we conduct this class. So I want to contribute to this materialism should reduce, and the character building and morality should be inculcated into the children. This is what I want, and I'm working on it. Thank you.
Super, beautiful, marvelous. May I please welcome Indu Prasad ma'am to please share how you want to contribute to the society and international community in 1 minute, please, ma'am. Thank you.
Whatever I gained till now in my life, I just want to give it back to my students so that my students should learn how to react, how to behave, how to lead life in every situation of their life, to make them prepare for every moment what they are going to um, see, what they are going to face, and of course, not leaving the values, not leaving their own learning what they got from their parents, from the teachers. So, my work will go on with all my devotion for my students till I will be here on earth. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was lovely to hear from you. Shweta Maheswari ma'am, please share your vision, how you want to contribute to the society and international community in 1 minute, please. Shweta Maheswari ma'am, please be spotlighted. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Monira. Actually, I'm contributing, I'm moving from platform to platform, from sessions to session, and I'm literally providing the sessions on building your thoughts because I'm a thought designer. And with that, I really feel that, why you don't get what you really want, why you don't get success, or why our children, especially when we're talking here as an educator, that why they aren't able to perform, because there is something we are not working on the roots, and that root is something emotion. Some kind of thing is really stuffed inside all of us, in fact, in our children as well. So I'm doing that, and I'm doing how, like, just to make you emotionally free. The moment you get free, the clouds are clear, and what you aim for, you get it and you achieve that. And this is what I am doing, making people emotionally free of whatever stuffed inside them. And this is how I'm contributing, and I'm doing it. I'm moving, almost Asia Pacific I have covered, like, doing all these things. Literally, I'm going ahead. Thank you so much,
Wow,
Monira.
superb. Marvelous. Shweta, Maheshwari ma'am, wonderful to hear from you. So let's move ahead. Dr. Preeti Shrimal ma'am, can you please share how you want to contribute to the society, to the international community in 1 minute, please? Preeti Shrimal ma'am, thank
Yes.
you.
So first is, of course, we would be nurturing their roots and giving them wings. So moving from roots to wings and creating a generation of students who are going to be basically job creators, and who are confident, who are empathetic, and who are global citizens, who move from local to global, so that they can do their own. You can contribute more productively in bringing about a change in society. So making them, in giving them that kind of confidence, giving them that kind of responsibility, and making them accountable for their future life. And they should all have a vision and a goal in life. So moving them from a rooted education to an education or to a journey where they are able to fly on their own wings. So I think that is
Okay.
very important.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot for your answer. So this is the time. Can I please connect Archana Singh, ma'am, for your kind delivery to answer the question how you want to contribute to the society and to the international community. 1 minute, please. Thank you.
Okay,
Archana Singh,
my
ma'am.
yeah. Every person has a longing to be significant, to make a contribution, to be a part of something novel and purposeful. My purpose is with the vision as India is having, like Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam. I want my student to be globally knowing for their humanity ground, means they should inculcate the values of a human being, as well as the sole purpose of a human being is to be happy. So they should have that feeling, they should find inside that happiness or and that contentment. They should not fight for anything, they should fight for the longing, for their passion and everything, but that physically they should not involve in all that rudeness or something like that. They should know the essence of happiness, and they should flourish it among themselves as well around the world. I want my student to be like that. That is my
Okay.
vision for that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Archana Singh, ma'am. So can I please connect Ina Singh, ma'am? How you want to contribute to the society and international community in 1 minute, please? Ina Singh, ma'am, from India, be spotlighted.
Thank you so much, Monira. I would like to say one thing only here. Whomsoever I touch, in terms of knowledge or experience sharing, I think there should be an influence and there should be learning from each other. So, whichever life, and I would like to empower people. They have so much of potential in them, so much uniqueness in them, so much of passion in them, so much of self love in them. When any human being starts loving their own self, half, in fact, I would say 90% problems are done with. Majority of the problem is because we love others, but we do not know how to love. So self love is the most important thing. Showing their mirror to them that this is what you are. Love yourself the way you are. And when you start loving yourself, the entire world is with you. and the entire things will start happening in that very same manner. So I would love to empower people. Not why I'm saying people, I come in touch with students also, with teachers also, with parents also, and everybody has their own role to play. There is a myth in the mind that as we grow we cannot change. We can change at any time. Just before the deathbed also we can change, maybe only in our thoughts, but yes, we can change. So this is all I want to say. So
Okay.
empowerment is the key word, and smile, self-love, confidence are your ornament, your accessories. Carry them with you. They will take you wherever you go, and it will connect you. There are two things what I say: once connected, forever connected. And quality always brings quantity. You should focus only on the quality. Quantity will increase automatically. These are my mantras. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you so much, dearest Tina Singh, ma'am. Dr. Kalpana Dixit, ma'am. Please share in 1 minute how you want to contribute and to the society, to the international community, your vision, please, in 1 minute from now. Thank you. Kalpana Dixit, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. That's a very good question. Actually, I would like to contribute my society by ignite the young mind. Actually, I think we have to produce new generation with more creative potential, with powerful ideas and more energetic and innovative ideas. This is my contribution to the society. If I believe in myself, I will definitely do by my effort itself. And to the international society, I would like to create a world without a disparity and with a very good sustainable development goal. So this is my message to the society and international society itself. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Dr. Kalpana Dixit, ma'am. I hope we have all covered, right? I think so. We have all covered your special interview with international community and my dearest honorable leaders, educators and influential, marvelous, beautiful intellectuals all are here to share their journey so that our people can learn from your living magnificent way, the way you are portraying yourself, the way you are carrying yourself. And of course, you know that 5th September is Teachers' Day, and we're gonna celebrate our Teachers' Day in a way that it should be memorable, it should be ingrained in heart ever after from now on. So 2021 will not be a year for pandemic period, but for the celebration period for our educators so that they help our international community, they help our society to educate all in one line. So education will be redefined, and I believe my leaders can make wonder. You can see we have connected the world from Dhaka, and we have connected yourself through Global University, through Manusher Kollane Protidin, the daily newspaper, online, digital media, and of course our social media. Be connected, be yourself, and of course, please remember we love you, the person who you are today, regardless from any culture, regardless of your gender, regardless of any religion, any country, because we wanna break the boundary and we wanna make new reality for our next generation. So my ladies, please accept my heartfelt gratitude from Dhaka, Bangladesh, from Global University, from Manusher Kollane, Jonno Protidin, daily newspaper, digital media, and we love you a lot. There is no word that can explain how beautiful you are, how powerful you are. And Archana Singh and Shweta Maheswari has beautifully depicted how they have overcome. And we will, of course, be spotlighted in another session so shortly. Be together, be united. Thanks a lot for joining us. Assalamu alaikum. Signing out, Monira Sultana from Dhaka, Bangladesh. See you all. Thanks for joining us.